In the landscape of scientific advancements, few discoveries have so profoundly altered the course of history as the accidental breakthrough of penicillin. This narrative seeks to elucidate the compelling journey of penicillin from an unexpected laboratory finding to its monumental role in medicine, while also pondering its enduring influence and the challenges that arose from its prolific use. Prior to the advent of antibiotics, humanity was no stranger to the devastating impact of bacterial infections. Even trivial injuries or common illnesses brought the very real threat of death, as diseases like pneumonia, tuberculosis, and septic infections ravaged across populations unchecked. Medicine in this era was limited to the use of somewhat primitive methods, such as antiseptics and amputations, which were often far from effective. Within this bleak medical framework, there emerged an urgent need for an innovative solution. Such a solution, however, was to emerge serendipitously. The setting for this revolution was a laboratory at St. Mary's Hospital in London, where Scottish bacteriologist Alexander Fleming embarked on a quest to understand the mechanisms of bacterial infections. The year was 1928, and Fleming's meticulous yet rather uneventful experiments would soon take an unprecedented turn. Upon his return from a vacation, he discovered that a mold known as Penicillium notatum had accidentally contaminated one of his petri dishes. What was peculiar, and ultimately game-changing, was the observation that the bacteria surrounding the mold were decimated, whilst the mold thrived. This mold was producing a substance with bactericidal properties, an insight that would have lasting implications. Fleming named this miraculous substance penicillin. Nevertheless, the mere discovery of penicillin did not translate directly into its medical application. Fleming himself lacked the means to purify it for therapeutic use. Enter the Oxford team in the 1940s, led by Howard Florey and Ernst Boris Chain, who took on the formidable task of purifying penicillin and demonstrating its efficacy in treating infections in both animals and humans. Their work coincided with World War II, during which the need for effective treatments for wounded soldiers was acute. With governmental support, mass production was initiated, and penicillin became the first antibiotic to be widely disseminated, changing the landscape of medicine forever. Penicillin operates by disrupting the synthesis of bacterial cell walls, causing them to collapse while leaving human cells unaffected. This selective mechanism made penicillin both potent and relatively benign, heralding a decline in mortality rates from erstwhile lethal infections and ushering in an era of radical improvements in surgery and battlefield medicine. Moreover, penicillin catalyzed a surge in research and development, paving the way for subsequent antibiotics.